Hi there, it's David with Yellow Weld. I am popping in on this snowy Ohio day to talk about concrete anchors. So we've been doing a lot of railings and gates recently, and it's a question that we get frequently. Can we mount to the concrete? Should we mount to the concrete? Is it bad? Is it gonna hurt my driveway? Is it gonna break my stairs? I think the heart of this question really comes down to people do not invest in nice handrails until they've already paid to have their stairway redone. And they don't invest in nice driveway gates until they've already paid a contractor to come and re-pour their driveway. And that's super understandable that they would have these questions and these concerns, because they want to know that me, as the second contractor that's coming to this space, is not just going to damage and ruin what they've already paid for. And a lot of the time, you know, they've saved up for a while, or they've planned these renovations for a long time, and it'd be really upsetting to see something ruin it so soon after just paying to have it done. So I can totally sympathize with this, and I totally understand why this is a concern for people. One thing that I will say is that there's a lot of misinformation about concrete anchors, and it really comes down to everyone, literally everyone, has had an experience with that one super shaky handrail that is just not in good shape and is not properly anchored, and that's why people think of this. But as contrast, like, footings for buildings are put in with concrete anchors. They are everywhere. They are everywhere in this industry because they work, and they are reliable and they are strong. Not all concrete anchors are equal, though. There are high quality ones and there are low quality ones. So the first thing that you can do to mitigate these problems is buy proper hardware, buy high quality hardware. The second thing you can do is properly install it. So drill to the proper depth, tighten to the proper torque. Sometimes when I see concrete anchors that have failed in previous projects, when I go in and look, I see what should have been a 4-inch hole with a whole bolt in it with only about an inch of embedment, and they just cut off the top of it. So when you look at it, you wouldn't really know. But the truth is that it wasn't properly put in to begin with. And so that's not going to offer you a reasonable service life because it's not being used as intended. So long story short, though, is I do recommend using concrete anchors. I do think that they are effective, and they are most often the best choice to use. And choosing someone who is a reputable contractor and a trustworthy contractor will make most of these concerns just go away. They're going to be the most bang for your buck, as well as the longest service life and the most reliable. If you set anything in the dirt, you have to set it so deep so that in the spring and fall, when the frost comes, it doesn't just get heaved right out of the soil. And then everything that you paid to have put up nice and square and level and plumb, you know, one season in is already off kilter, and it's not looking the way that you intended, and it might not even be working the way that you intended. So it's really important to have quality anchoring, and concrete anchors allow you to get a really, really good bond. It allows you to have something that's easy and quick to install, as well as easy to service later. So if your railings are failing in the future, we can take those railings off, and we could re-powder coat them if it's an issue with the paint. We could remake a section of railing, we could remake the whole railing, and we could put it right back where it was. And that's huge. If you set anything in concrete, which I see all the time, when it's gone, it's gone. And now you just have a hole in your concrete, and there's nothing that you can do about that. So I do think it is the best option, and if anyone has any further questions, I'm happy to answer them. Please reach out. Take care.